Hi, let's discuss the Balochistan struggle and the current incident of Jafur Express hijacking, what happened in recently. So before that, let's discuss the historical context of Baloch identity in Pakistan. The Baloch people, an ethnic group primarily residing in Balochistan province of Pakistan, as well as in Iran and Afghanistan. They have distinct historical and cultural identity. The region of Balochistan has historically been sparsely populated but rich in tribal traditions, with clans and sardar that are like tribal chiefs, playing a dominant role in governance and society structure. Balochistan officially became part of Pakistan during 1948, following the independence of subcontinent. However, the merger has been contentious, with various Baloch nationalist movement advocating for greater autonomy or independence due to grievances over political marginalization and economic underdevelopment and lack of representational in decision making. The region is very crucial for Pakistan geopolitical economic strategy. It uh, it it's strategic. It has host strategic Goa port, a key component of China-Pakistan economic corridor, which aims to transform Pakistan into regional trade hub. And during this attack, Baloch Liberation Army claimed the responsibility and demanding the release of detained activists. And Pakistan response involves like military intervention, with reports of hostages being executed. And the crisis is rooted in historical grievances. As I mentioned, it enforced disappearance of activists and political marginalization. And during Jaffer Express hijacking, what happened? The attack happened close to the tunnel in Bolan Pass. The train attacks blasted and train stopped. During that, they killed the pilot and over 450 passengers was on board, including civilian and security forces. However, those BLA they gave the 48-hour ultimatum for the release of missing Baloch activists. And however, Pakistan military has intervened, freeing 190 hostages and killing around 30 militants. But situation remains very critical during this time. Uh, as I was talking about history of Balochistan conflict, it happened multiple times, and it started during 1950s, 70s until 2002. 2000, however, government tried to suppress these movements, and there is like repeated promises which Pakistan government had done. They have like broken, which fuels these insurgency. And over a decade, multiple insurgencies, military operation has been done in Balochistan. The most recent waves of unrest has been linked to separate groups and militant activities, which government has countered with military operation. Human rights organization have also reported the case of disappearances, killing of people, suppression of dissent in the region. Baloch people have contributed significantly to Pakistan history, culture, and military, with Baloch leaders, intellectuals calling for inclusive policies to integrate Balochistan mainstream economic and political frameworks. And however, in terms of economic and social disparities, Balochistan contributes vast resources. However, they remain poorest because most of Punjabis and Sindhis they get the job, and baluchis do not get employment. That's also one of the reason they are unhappy with the government. However, natural gas was found over there in 1952, but profits were devoted to Punjab and Sindh, and the GDP contribution dropped from 4.9% in 1970s to 3.7 today. And however, the literacy rate over there is quite low, and they have the highest infant mortality and extreme unemployment among the people. And there are a lot of human rights violations has been happened, and there are number of enforced disappearance happened. There have over 10,000 cases of enforced disappearance reported since 2014. Amnesty International Human Rights Watch confirms Pakistan deep state involvement, and activist Mehrang Baloch, a nominated for Nobel Peace Prize for highlighting these abuses. Victims who often return face false charges, torture, or re-abduction from the government. And there is, in terms of Balochistan, it's very geopolitical, has importance, and it has CPAC. It's very crucial for China-Pakistan economic corridor. And as I mentioned, Gwadar port is key to the China's Belt and Road Initiative. However, Baloch militants repeatedly target even Chinese projects, engineers, and the workers. And but in all of this, Pakistan accused India, Iran, Afghanistan for supporting these Baloch separatists or activists. And in terms of Pakistan response in the future, uh, military operations have failed to suppress this insurgency in long term. A long term international pressure is growing over human rights violations, and Baloch activists remain fragmented, making a political solution difficult. A peaceful resolution is currently needed, focusing on the autonomy and equal resource distribution. And in conclusion, this is a tragic cycle of violence. This express hijacking is a result of decades of unresolved issues in Pakistan. Innocent lives continue to be lost in this battle between insurgents and the state. A long term solution must prioritize human rights, fair governance, and economic inclusion. Without meaningful change, the violence and instability can persist. And in terms of the final thoughts, it is deeply tragic that innocent civilians are paying the price of this conflict. Pakistan must think their policies to prevent these crises, and Balochistan struggle is no longer just a regional issue. It is an international concern. I hope peace and justice will ultimately prevail over there. That's it from my side. Thank you.